Hi, I'm Angie and today we're making a lime jam, a lime marmalade and a white chocolate ganache. So about the white chocolate ganache really quickly. I'm just using a very basic recipe, but I'm using a matcha chocolate. That's why it's green. I don't have another chocolate at the moment, so the matcha will do. And but obviously you can use just a regular white chocolate. And then the lime jam. I made a mistake. So I have been making citrus marmalades before, and I would always cook the peels 3 times and throw away the water in between. I will explain it a little bit more later, but I found a recipe online that said it's not necessary to do that. And so I was dumb and just tried it out without cooking the peels beforehand. And it was a mistake because now the lime jam turned out to be quite bitter. I think in this context it's not too bad. I still enjoy it because you have the white chocolate ganache and it has a lot of sweetness and actually it works out quite nice. But in the future I would not skip the cooking of the peels. But yeah, like I mentioned, more to that later. I just wanted to mention it up front, and that's all. Let's do it. Here we go. So we are not completely off to a good start. I wanted to record this video about 2 weeks ago and I bought fresh lime, but I hadn't had the time to record the video. So now we're here. I froze them and now those are frozen. But I had 8 limes and I just cut them into small pieces, and now we're cooking this with 1.5 liters of water for 1 to 2 hours. Oh, and I'm making a huge mess over here. We are 1.5 hours later and I had to add half a liter of water extra that I just poured in right now because now we have to cook it again with 500 grams of sugar. Now if you like your jams very sweet, I would add more sugar, but I really love my jams to be very, sour, so that's why I'm not adding tons of sugar. And I'm also adding 60 milliliters of lemon juice, and now I'm going to cook it again for maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes until I have the right consistency. Here we are 30 minutes later. I have made an orange jam before, and I have the recipe linked below as well, the video linked below as well. I made it a little bit differently, so I definitely want to share the recipe below as well, because this marmalade has a sort of bitterness to it, and I think you can remove that. Just watch the video down below. I don't mind it in this one because we're going to make a white chocolate ganache and it will be very sweet, so I think some acidity and some bitterness might actually be pretty nice here too. And now I'm going to blend away all of my lemon peel because I want to pipe in the jam or the marmalade. Then this is done. And here we go. I have about 150 grams of coconut cream, and I've been only using, the top stuff, the very creamy and fatty stuff here. And I have about 20 grams, 30 grams of glucose syrup. I was just using, 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to quickly heat this up. And then I have 150 grams of white chocolate here. Now, obviously, you see it's green. It's a matcha chocolate. That's the only chocolate that I have at the moment. So we're going to use a white chocolate with matcha. And let's go. And now I'm going to add my cream in 2 steps, most likely. Step number 1. And here is my finished ganache. Let's get into piping. So I'm just going to try to add just a dot of the lime jam because it is really, really strong. So I want to say maybe 1/3 of the jam and then 2/3 of the ganache, or at least that's what I'm trying to achieve. All right. Think they turned out cute. Okay, let's try one. Here you go. That's how it looks from inside. they taste so good. The lime comes through so nicely, and I think it's a good call to do like 1/3 jam and 2/3 of the white chocolate ganache. And you really need a white chocolate ganache just to balance out, you know, the lime, and just add some sweetness to it. As I already mentioned, there's this bitterness from the jam that I have at the moment, so I would next time I would do the jam a little bit differently. But other than that, I will make them again. They're really good. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You know how it goes. You leave your questions down below. You can send me a DM on Instagram at chocolatesphere. Yeah, you can also find a lot of helpful videos down below, how I temper my chocolate and so on. And yeah, that's it. Have a good one.